Hoi! Oh my gosh, it's a game. I guess we're playing Genshin. Oh. No, we're not. Do we go to the ways that are here in spite of you? See, here's the thing. I knew you would do that, so I calculated the probabilities and I told you to go away knowing that you would come here to bug me. So now I just have an extra viewer. Hoi flame. Okay, bye. Have fun. Have fun going to whatever other stream you go to because I know you're not going to stay here anymore. Drink water. Okay. Okay. I'll drink it after my coffee. Your bardiness? That's too similar to tardiness, and I was not late today. Thank you very much. Wait, by the way. Jonathan, can I have my chair back? Oh, Jonathan. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm almost sitting on you. Here you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so I want to play Genshin today because I wanna. It's mostly gonna be like story and side quests today because I'm really behind and yeah. I just finished my cup of coffee. It's kind of shut my brain off. So anyways, you guys should go watch Juniperwood. She's live right now, and I think you would have a lot more fun over there. Just here to say hi and lurk. Yeah, hiking to do. Can you hike for me? I need the exercise. I need to burn the calories. Can you do that for me? Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Hoi, Bango. I can't believe your banner is up and you didn't even realize it, Nameless Wanderer. I can't believe this. Bingo. Bingo, bingo. Bingo, bango, bongo. Sounds like you need someone to pull you out of the house. Maybe. Probably. Look, if somebody invited me, hey, do you want to go for a walk? I would probably say yes. Am I gonna leave the house to go on a walk by myself? Heck no. No, I don't want to do that. You would? I'd like to think that I would, but I know I won't. I wouldn't because I haven't. You'll burn down my house? That's called arson. You're in the right? How? But what about my parents? What about my parents? Where will they go? Yeah, Flame, what about the parents? Okay. Gam. Whee! Whee! Oh, where's my game? Whee! Whee! Sorry, didn't think it through. Next time you threaten arson, you should think about the people it's affecting. Wish you could invite me, but live in the fantasy land of Canadia. I know. My mom coming upstairs to clean. She better not be. Of all the days. I don't think she is. Okay. Yeah. You tried to reinstall Genshin on your phone. You just knew it was gonna kill your storage. Oh yeah, it's killing my PC storage. Honestly, it's like 60 gigabytes now, and it's concerning. We're not even like halfway through the story yet. We're looking at like a 200 gigabyte game by the end. Yeah, they say that a lot of the gigabytes are like they re-download things and then delete them afterwards, but it's like, I'm sorry, that's a lot. That's still a lot. It's still like, even at that theory, it's like 40 gigabytes, and it's just like, we still have Natland and Chesnaya, and who knows how many other places, side areas. They just added a new side area. Like, where is it? This right here, this little in-between part connecting Liyue and Sumeru and Fontaine. This little area, they just released this. Like there's I'm behind. And then an entire new region of Natlan and Shazaya. And it's like, where is it going? Hypothetically, if you were to start Genshin, any tips? Tip number 1, wait until I get a sponsorship deal so that you can give me money while you play. Tip number 2, take your time. Learn things at your own pace. Don't worry about rushing through things. Like, just because the world is this big and this large and there's so many events that have happened and so much story to progress through, just because of that, take your time. Don't rush through it. Don't worry about catching up. Don't do anything of that. Just explore at your own pace. Read stories at your own pace. Do what you want to do. Yeah, ignore the meta. Pull who you want. Build them how you want. Like, you can look at tips and stuff. Like, I do that. I look at tips. I look at, like, maybe, like, the best ways of using them, the best teammates, if I'm struggling with how to build them. But for the most part, yeah, I just pull who I like and I build them how I like. And if they're just not cutting it for me, then I kind of look at tips and tricks. But yeah, build them how you want. Don't go chasing numbers, because that gets really tedious. It's really struggling. It's really dumb. It's hard. It's absolutely torture. Look at the scenery. Explore the world. Explore the game. I haven't even fully explored this area, and then there's a totally new area over here. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Oh, and there's this new event here. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, this is the hide and seek. Oh, I love the hide and seek event. Oh, I've missed it so much. Should you also wait for Hansei sponsorship? Yes. But specifically from me. No, I'm just kidding. You can start whatever. You can start with ever. That's just a joke. But I will say, the next time I get a Genshin and or Honkai sponsorship offer, I will be taking it. Like, just putting that out there. I don't know when they will be, but I do plan on it. Okay. I haven't played since Sunday. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. You'll be waiting then. Did I get it now? I wish. I feel like I need to, like... For some reason, the music is so quiet. But then, like, all...
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
Yeah, Paimon.
Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in.
Okay, that's enough of you, Paimon. Okay, that should be fine. Whee! Destroy her? Okay, I will say she's gotten better. Like after dropping the game for a couple months, so basically what happened was she was kind of annoying at the start, and then they just made her voice a lot more high-pitched and squeaky. But I think they've started to bring her back down to how she used to be again. Keep messing with the auto bikini achievement?
Paimon coming in. Paimon
Okay,
coming
we're
in.
not doing it on
Is this
Paimon.
level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Yeah, very early Paimon was one of those ones where like you didn't realize what you had until you lost it. Man. I may already have it. Do you know what it's called? The achievement? Tossing gameplay of this game and Paimon voice very inconsistent. Yes. No? Okay. That's okay. I'll leave it then, but I'll keep that in mind. I'll look it up later. Followed by Hydro, that's fine. Yeah, another tip is there is a lot to do in the game, and there's a lot of stuff that you could do, but don't feel like you have to or feel like you're obligated to do it all. Because that can really, depending on how you are, like as a player, it could affect your gameplay experience, just feeling like you're obligated to do the same things every single day. And then you might get trapped in a little situation of monotony, which is never good. Come on, who's out? Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. There we go. Come on, girl, 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 girl. You're killing me here. Free to play friendly and be honest. I would say yes. Okay, I'm mostly free to play. I'm pretty much free to play. I did have a moment where I was just buying like the monthly pass, the Welkin Moon, which doesn't give you a whole lot, honestly.
2 clients,
But
3 clients.
it does give you like something. But other than that, I've just been like playing the game, doing quests, exploring the world, gathering chests, like, and I've been satisfied with what I've been able to pull. You just have to be really picky choosy about who you pull for and which weapons and stuff. But I would say compared to like other gacha games, I'd say it's really free to play friendly. It's very very friendly. Where do I go? Reputation award. Yeah. Also have to remember that I can play and talk at the same time. So I'm not just standing there talking and then I have nothing to talk about while I'm actually playing the game. Bulb or Geo, that's fine. When do you do sponsorship? Do you also get in-game items? You should. You should. Maybe. No. No, I don't think so. But Twitch does have drops enabled sometimes with like Genshin and Honkai. So as long as you're watching the game and have your Twitch account linked to your MiHoYo account, your HoYoverse account, you can get rewards for just watching people play Genshin. Where am I going? They're both terribly placed. Sponsors give whoever is sponsoring them redeem codes. Oh, yes! You are correct. So, yeah, that's usually like, I think it's only like 1. Where am I going? I think it's only one, but you do get something. One code per sponsorship. Yes. Can't wait to bully into playing more Genshin for more rewards. I mean, I like this game though. I like this game. You're just bullying me into playing a game that I enjoy. Another comment about like the free-to-play friendly thing, like Hu Tao, the character I'm playing right now, she was released in 1.2 and I've been using her ever since. We're in 4.6 now. And I have been very happy with her ever since the beginning, so... As long as you're satisfied with who you're playing with, then you can get away with just playing 4 stars. You can get away with playing the starter characters. The starter characters are fully playable and can actually be really good, built right. Is there co-op and is it actually good? Yes and no. Is the co-op? Yes. Is it good? No. No, it's so bad. First lantern raid so long ago? Oh, I was playing since like 2 or 3 days after release. I'm pretty sure I signed up for a potential beta, but I forgot about it, and then it was released, and people were saying like, "Have you heard of Genshin Impact?" And I'm like, "No, what is that?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh wait, I've seen this before." Oh wait a second. How's the game audio, by the way? Is it too loud, like during the fights and stuff? I find that fights get really loud. Hi, girly. Audio's good? Okay. Electro. Man, they're just targeting my entire team right now. At least it's not Pyro. Have you heard of Genshin Impact? No! Tell me about it. We are not gambling today. I have no intention of pulling for Baiju or Wanderer. Neither of them interest me. Today is side quest and story and other nonsense, whatever I feel like. I could do up pull if people really wanted, but I don't really care. I don't really care about the characters. I'm not gonna build them if I get them.
Stabilize.
Junko is healing. Hi. And
Rain outlines you.
oh my gosh, why? No, cool down. Ooh, can you crit, please? Can you crit? Thank you. Thank you, Tao. Jeez. No pulling for you? No. Maybe I'll pull for Wanderer just so that I can fly around if I feel like it. Literally, I'd only want Wanderer for his flying abilities. I don't care about anything else. Well.
With the wind. With the wind.
Been a Wanderer maid since his first banner. Do not regret. I've heard people being really happy with him, but like when I was doing his trial runs and stuff. Speaking of, I need to do the trial run for this wave. When I was doing the trial run when you like he's first introduced, I wasn't super into his playstyle personally. It just didn't interest me. It didn't mesh well. This Honkai mod is wild. I did consider playing Star Rail today. I considered it, but I just wanna.
Not now.
Genshin.
Behold. Know your place.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just. Oh wow.
Ears of the storm. Go in. Don't be scared.
The wind rises.
I am now flying.
Wretched vermin.
Random PS, go! Me playing this entire game, I'm just like, I'm just pressing buttons. I will press the buttons. You're biased and love the Catalyst characters, but one is very fun. That makes sense. That makes sense. See, that trial kind of made me like, yeah, I could get behind Wanderer. I think his his like story-based trial, like when he's first introduced, kind of didn't really show
You're in for a little
very
shock.
well what he's actually capable of.
The doctor will see you.
Also, Baiju, I just
Come a little closer.
What is this team
Come
that
a
they
little
gave
closer.
me? I don't get it! Ah! I know it's supposed to be a boom team. It's supposed to be a hyper boom team, but it's I don't get it! I don't get it!
Try not to enjoy.
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor will see you.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little
Yeah,
closer.
I know it's supposed to be a Dendro react,
Come a
but I'm
little
like,
closer.
what is this?
Let me
These
lead
three
you
do not
away.
work well
Rain
together.
out.
These three don't work well for that. Ah! I felt this the same
Come a
way
little
last time
closer.
Baiju had
You're
a
in
trial.
for a little
Like,
shock.
why would you give me these three? Why would you
Mind
do
the
this to
side
me?
effects.
I don't
Seems like an
understand.
emergency.
Like, why I don't get it.
Rain cutter.
Ta. Ta.
You're in for a little shock.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
Come
I
a
figured it
little
out. You're
closer.
supposed to main Lisa. I get it. You're supposed to use use Baiju's skill. You're supposed to use Xingqiu's alt burst, and then you're supposed to spam Lisa's skill to get the constant reactions. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's another thing I don't like about the trials is like it's supposed to showcase the like character that you're pulling for, but then they just make you not use the character you're pulling for because they give you another character that's better. Okay, bye. How much money should you gamble for this game? None. None. Well, unless you want to. Honestly, the prices aren't terrible. If you were the type of person to be a whale, it's not terrible. And like the Welkin Moon, like I said, I had I think it was like 2 years where I just buying Welkin Moon,
Let the show begin.
and like it was more than enough,
My
really.
guiding stars.
I have no
Hold.
idea.
Mine to command.
Okay, so that does the cryo damage. Gotcha. She is a
Not
support.
now.
She's an off field support. Gotcha.
This moment will be for all time.
Let's dance. My guiding stars. Eat this.
Don't get frostbite.
Stars, shine for me.
Ah, I see.
The night is cold.
The night is cold. Depends on the season, but sure. Have you never been like outside on like a really, really hot night? It's gross. Honestly, I might do a poll just in the hopes of getting like Farzan or whatever the other one's name is. Lila. This one right here.
Don't
Layla.
be scared. Have
Just
fun
because
with
I don't
this
have
game.
them yet.
Too late for it. Witness the power of Guhua.
Get moving! Bring it on!
I can use Hazel more. I like being able to punch things.
Stars, shine for me. The night is.
Oh, she's the shield! Oh, wow. I'm blind.
Truth repeats its
She's a freaking shield.
Well, let me weave you a verse.
I like this team. This is a nice team. They work well together. See? This is how you make a trial team. They work well together.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. Yeah. Ring cutter. Midnight phantasmagoria.
I'm purposely not using Beto, by the way. I like Beto.
Power of the Swirl, Mark 2, Animal Test 60, Wings of Darkness. Let me weave you a verse.
I like Animo characters. Maybe I will pull for Wanderer. Do you look at it? With who would you pull for characters? If you want, there's definitely some characters that work better with others. You can really make any team that you want based on who you like. But if you're the type to really like team synergy and like elemental reactions, then yeah, that could be a very good thing to take note of when pulling characters. Because otherwise, you'll just end up spending a bunch of primo gems on characters that you build, and then you're like, well, I can't use them because they don't work with any of my other characters. Which sucks. Waste of primos, you know? Lose later. Here we go. Do I care? Not really. We'll go this one, I guess. Okay. Did I already get... Oh, no. I gotta do my... commissions. Oh, you want me to go down? I'm not gonna take the elevator. That's boring. Whoop. How does the weapon pulls work? Does it actually impact gameplay or just stats? Just stats. So each character has a specific weapon type. So Hu Tao is a polearm. So all polearms have the exact same like attack method based on the character. Like Hu Tao and Zhongli are both polearms, but they attack different. The polearm you give them doesn't affect their attack animations. So it's just stats. Stats, and also each weapon has... Oh, I'm kind of blocking it, but like... Why is it on the left? Why is it on the right? Anyways, each weapon has specific like bonus to it, which can help or hinder certain characters. So it's more stats than gameplay. Bree, get out of the way. I can't see the screen. Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, just... Is that better? There you go. Okay. Oh, I feel so tiny now. I'm so little. Whee! Small Bree.
Gather.
Witness the power of Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I'm running out of stamina. stamina. That's why. That's why it's not working. Where's the last one? Mecha mess. Yeah, I don't want to spend too long just doing my dailies because I do want to do side quests and stuff. Because that's what I need to do. I'm so behind on the side quests. Like, look at this. Okay, it's not as many. Oh, no. There's a lot. There's a lot. I was like, oh, that's not as many as I thought. Oh. Oh, that's a lot. Why aren't you fighting me? Okay, now we do story. Now we did do story. Oh, I guess I should go fight a boss first. Where's the boss? This one. I'm getting materials for one of my 4 stars that I'll never use, but I want to make sure she's leveled up in case I decide to use her. And also, I have nothing else to use my resin on, so I might as well just build the characters. Because I don't want an artifact farm. That's the worst. You like the blankie whenever it's cozy game stream? I also like the blankie.
Solidify.
We're back with launch? Nice. We're fighting a boss. Vital, would you like crit, please? Crit, thank you. I don't think she crit, but that's okay. Did you bring some for us? Well, I mean, I already ate, but Flame, I think, is hungry. Wait! Go get chicken tendies. Now I want chicken tendies. Okay. We go do quest now. Wait. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, wonderful. Okay, we go do quest now. I'm still in the Fortress of Meripede. That's how behind I am on the story. This was like, what? 4.2? 4.2 story? No, 4.1. 4.2? Yeah, 4.2, because it was with Risley. Risley release, yeah. I don't need no elevator. Okay, apparently I do. Where's the elevator? Navigate. Show me the way. Thank you. Risley? Risley? Risley. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Whoa, who said that? Oh, not me. Oh, it wasn't me. No. No, no, no. Risley. Yeah. I almost put Risley on my crush list for the tier list from Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah. He was on my backups in case Junie and I somehow managed to have a duplicate. Why didn't you? Because I wanted a variety. I didn't want to put too many people from like specific games or series. I kind of did it with Zelda, but I had a lot of Zelda crushes, so I had an exception. Yeah, I try to limit it to like one per series, with Zelda being the exception. But I had like I said, I had a bunch of backups in case Junie and I happen to have really similar tastes. Then I could be like, oh, okay, we both like Joker from Persona 5. That's okay. This is not where I need to be. Oh, the freaking projection zone. I can never remember where this is. I don't like the Fortress of Meropide. It's so confusing. There were 3 Genshin characters. Yeah, 1 was mine, 2 were Junie's. I had Kaveh, and she had Scaramouche and Capitano. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Oh, it's over here. The Harbingers, yeah, literally. That car will always... That was Junie's. Don't worry about it. That was Junie's. Ignore the fact that I agreed with her. Look, if he wasn't a car, okay? If he was not a car. Here we go. Gonna go see Lenny. Gonna go see Lenny. Boop-a-doop-doop. Speaking of Capitano, you non-canonically made an OC of yours related to him. What is going on with my tracking right now? It's not registering my blinks. Whack. Weird. My blinks are usually way more 1 for 1, but now it's like skipping every 3rd blink. Maybe my PC's just struggling. Just turn the sun off? But I want the sun. The sun... The sun illuminates my face. The amount of cope in that statement. Should I have put him in C for cope then? Should I have? Yes. No, C for cope.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
C for cope was for like the most toxic of villains, okay? That's what that category was for. That was for he's done some bad things, but hear me out kind of thing, okay? Doc Hudson is just a car. That's his only downside.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wow!
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
Because she's
You already
related.
went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to
I'm just
avoid
listening
using
to
the same
music.
faces over and
I like the
over
music
and
of
reduce
this
the amount of
place.
suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yeah, literally though. It's like, why is Lynette getting involved? Like, why wouldn't she? We've already got Fremine involved. Linny's very involved. Why wouldn't she be involved?
Perhaps that's true. You are both
Oh, I
very
should have
good
pulled for
people,
you for the
and we've
aesthetic.
come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
I wanted to pull for Linny because I love. You got a minute for? I wasn't playing when his first banner came out. I was on my burnout hiatus during that time. But like, I love Linny, but I don't like his playstyle. And I'm like, I had to choose. Do I want to just be able to look at him, or do I want to actually like try and use him? And I'm like, I just want to look at him, and I could use Google for that. Oh, that's true. Fontaine special items. That's another thing to look at when pulling characters. What's their passive? Because sometimes their passives can be very, very nice. Very nice.
You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling. So I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
I'm doing this because I have to.
Use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future too.
I'm helping because it's part of the story. I have to do it to save my sister.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
Wow.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
Yes, I want to get
According
out
to
of
my
here.
observations, Sijuin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Okay.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
I still question how your two are related when one is very clearly a cat girl. We know that tail and those ears are real because she doesn't have real human ears, okay? How are you two related? How does this work?
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Oh, good. Nobody's here. We can go into
Strange.
that little.
Lynette?
As expected, Sijuin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Oh, no, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
She left a note somewhere.
Unless...
She was kidnapped.
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Maybe
Okay.
she lifted up that floorboard that's movable that we noticed last time we were here. Maybe? Is that it? Is it this thing right here? Hey, what's this?
Ah, this is it. We saw it before.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty.
Man.
From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried
There's
to
a
get
movable
inside?
floorboard.
But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
She was kidnapped. Or catnapped, as if you will. Get it? Because she's a cat girl.
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Okay. Look at Liddy's face. He's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic, he probably said it subconsciously. Oh, that's too fast. Okay. He's just a worried older brother. Don't worry about it. Then he probably does have cat features like Lynette, because it's probably a condition where something gets passed down, skips a generation, passed to the next, so something like that probably happens to twins. Doesn't happen to twins. Maybe they made Linny and Lynette orphans so they wouldn't have to explain the fact that they're different.
There are some books here and a few files. They
I'm
all
gonna
look like
fight for you.
medical records. Advanced Nursing, How to Raise the Spirit of Your Patients, A Quick Guide to the Psychology of Emotions, and The Meaning of Laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
I haven't even done the Melusine quest before
Seems
yet.
quite normal to me. These are
I'm
skills
so
that would come
behind.
in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Bed. Is it in used condition?
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
Hmm.
Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
Nobody else could have been pretending to be sick or
She would
actually
have said
sick.
her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means
It looks
either
pretty
the
made
head
to
nurse
me,
didn't return
actually.
the entire time from when Lynette lay down up until she left
Why
the
are
bed,
we saying the
or
bed was unmade
the
if
nurse
it's definitely
intentionally
made?
left it this way.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. Oh no. Oh, he's getting worried. He's getting concerned. He is the concern.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
Oh my gosh, a
Slip of
note?
paper.
A note? The thing that I said that
It's
should,
right
what
over
probably
here.
happened?
And there's a
Oh my
bunch
gosh.
written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Oh my gosh, it's a calling card.
This is...
Is that all?
He's doing a heckin' concern. It's too much work to make unmade bed asset. Yeah, absolutely. This game that's known for its attention to detail. It's too hard. Too much work.
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Oh no.
Look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
They know she's a Fatui.
No.
No.
Could she have... Is she already...
She's dead.
Writhely.
Oh my gosh.
He deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Ain't no way.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why?
Yay,
We
she's
didn't run into any
dead.
trouble
No,
last
we
time,
like
and he
Lynette
also never
though.
reached out to us since.
We like Lynette. Lynette is our friend. She's a pretty cat girl.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Writhely, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of
Nervulet.
interest with Writhely. We're a completely different story, though.
You're not like other boys.
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means... The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Writhely have let him go as well?
Oh my god. Does it make Sarah speak or
What does he
no?
gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Whenever something like this happens, this little text box that I'm blocking, that's technically the main character speaking. They do have official voices, but you very, very rarely hear them, except when you choose the opposite gender. So when you start the game, you get to choose between the male twin or the female twin. Aside from minor differences in cutscenes, pretty much nothing changes, as well as I think the female twin has does more crit damage for some reason. But other than that, it's pretty much the exact same. the twin that you don't choose, you tend to hear more voice lines from within the story. I disconnected. Bruh. Yeah. Literally, why though? Why? Oh.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Sorry, OBS has been disconnecting recently for literally no reason. Like, I don't know why. Like, there's nothing wrong with my internet, and every time I disconnect... Oh, Jonathan's trying to get out. Hang on. Yeah, like every time it disconnects, it acts like everything that like it acts like I lost internet, but whenever I check my connection, it doesn't even say that I've disconnected from the internet. But like I check my internet setting, like the little symbol, the little thing that says your network access, see if it's connected and stuff. It's just weird. It just disconnects for literally no reason at random times, and it only happens like while I'm streaming. Status: you're connected to the internet. Yeah, can you stay that way, please? Thanks. It's very weird. I'm wondering if for some reason I might have to update OBS. I don't think that would affect it much, because it seems like an internet connection issue, because even Genshin right there, Genshin disconnected from the internet. It's so weird. Anyways, I'm not going to dwell on it too long.
Is that all?
Skip.
The back.
Just skip.
Show me.
So to answer your question, Flame, how much did you hear before I disconnected?
Risley.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. That you're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of I'd like to know that too. Don't panic. Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremen...
What does he gain by letting Fremen
made it back
like that?
You didn't hear anything for like a solid 2 minutes? Choosing the twins and then disconnected happened. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So basically, when you start the game, you choose a twin, and whichever twin you don't choose, you tend to hear more voice lines from within the cutscenes. There is very few points where you hear the voice of the twin that you choose, because most dialogue happens through this manner right here. They also have like voice lines to get like more lore and story, like who they are and stuff. But within actual story, you get very little of the twin actually speaking. He deliberately make them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
Imagine all this is happening and Riley's like, who are you?
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
We have to calm him down. Linny, calm down. Yeah, that'll
Don't be
work.
like this, Linny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Run! Chase him with Risley! When did you get here? Where were you hiding? What?
Right.
Ain't no
I feel
way.
like we still have
Ain't no
some
way
room to
she
make
was
changes
actually
on these
there.
details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Can you tell which character is an actual playable character? It's like pointing out the protagonist of an anime in a
Check everything up.
classroom.
Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's dead!
Oh no, he's dead.
Whoa, are you
It's okay, it's just a stomach ache.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Who thinks like this?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
There's no way you were there!
Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
So anyways, the most prominent time you remember the Traveler speaking is in Leeway Archon Quest. They asked if there could be missing person photos for the other twin to be posted up. I do not remember that, but I do remember in the Sumero Archon Quest, near the very end, the Traveler does speak. Very briefly. Okay. I heard my cat meowing on the other side of the door, but then he wasn't there. Am I going crazy? Yeah, it was at the very end. I'm coming after you, Liddy. I'm coming after you with Risley.
How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Oh, that's my office. All right, let's go. Whee! Whee! Oh, this way. Oh, wait. I gotta go get my free meal. Hang on. Give me my free meal. Thank you.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea.
That's
I do
weird.
have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
That's kind of weird, bro.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Why though?
As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Did I not have my hat on before? Or did that not work? I'm so confused. Do you guys like this this staircase? It's a really nice staircase, isn't it? Man.
He's not. What do you really want?
It didn't work.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once.
Weird.
Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
He knocked her out.
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking?
So why can't he
To
just
have
like
an
go back
audience
to the
with you, of
surface and then
course.
come back?
My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
Wow.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Wow.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden
But
Zone,
what if he gets
all
cold,
that
Flame?
changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee
Yeah,
their
so like
safety.
why can't he just go to the surface
I would
and
like
then
you to
come
contact
back?
your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Ooh,
I've heard that
parent-teacher
the bonds
conference.
between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Wow.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
Remini put all his points in swimming and not
People really
logical
are difficult to
thinking.
get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
So, like, why doesn't he just invite her? Just be like, hey, Risley wants to see you. And then she can make the decision to come or not. If all Risley's asking Linny to do is just invite, why can't she make the decision to come or not?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why
You
don't
should
you
be
try to see things
asking
from my
when I'm
perspective
doing
for a second?
this.
From the very beginning, the Fatui has been
What I'm
actively
doing
infiltrating
this.
my fortress. I gave you a
Who
warning by
I'm
cutting
doing
off the
this.
first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Freminet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me.
How dare.
No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Oh my gosh, she's
Wait,
counting
I-
down. Like with a child.
2, 1.
No!
Time's up.
Ain't no way.
It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Risley, how dare you?
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
Ain't we friends?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote,
Too
but
big
it
for
still
being
has
small.
its own set of laws.
Dang, he counted down. There's nothing we could have done. Really, truly. All of our options are gone. I want to save Freminet and Lynette too.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions.
I found a fighting ring.
Answer
Do you
all of
want to
them
meet me
correctly,
there?
And I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest, during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Wow. I forgot about this mechanic. We're playing Danganronpa. Sort of. Fontaine is just the Danganronpa chapter. Strange meat. Who will see it if you keep working? Who will see it if you keep? Who will see what? The strange meat?
I've been told that the infirmary is
Oh!
always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
Oh my gosh, he's speaking.
But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
Oh my gosh, that's the traveler. Hey, the twin is speaking. Editor replaces mechanic with the whole Phoenix Wright game. A whole 60 hours. Wow, he spooked. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the
Yeah,
real
that doesn't matter.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the
doesn't matter.
prisoners at Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
That doesn't
of
matter.
The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very
I
differently.
don't
from
think that's
human.
it.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Oh shoot, wait a second. Why are these all about Fonta? Why are these all about Fonta? Genshin! Everyone knows Seguin yet. What is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row? We will see it if you keep working continuously. What do you mean, see it? See what?
The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans.
You got 200 wishes saved for Seguin. Nice. I hope you get her in one pull.
Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fanta's own employees have a lot of reservations.
Oh, is it the strange meat? Is that the strange product? Oh, that would make sense.
We often see Miss Sijouin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty.
I think it's this one.
Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new...
Yeah, must be this one. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear? What? Huh?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijouin be doing during that time?
Oh, what's this? Sejouin leaves the infirmary to go deliver the strange meat or something. Why does the strange meat appear the way it does?
The research notes said that the Melazine
Must be
race
this one.
perceives the world very differently from humans.
It also develops a sense of aesthetic that feels strange and alien to humans. That's why it looks strange, like strange meat. Incorrect! Dang it! Who will see it if you keep working continuously? I don't freaking know. What do you mean who will see it? What?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because we often see Miss Sijouin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone.
Oh.
It seems...
Got it. Did I wish anyone? Like of the current like Baiju and Wanderer? No. I haven't pulled for characters since Risley. No, Navia. Navia was the last character I pulled for. You just randomly clicked until you got it right.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not
Oh my gosh.
supposed to work
Take
3
those
days
glasses
in a
off,
row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijouin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
See, I would have liked to know that this is what all this information was like gonna be used for. Because I was just getting information and I was like, why is this important? Why do I need to know this? This doesn't have anything to do with what's happening. It would have been nice to at least have some kind of clue or reason why I should know this stuff. That's why I forgot it all.
Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine
When
concern
this
for
new
the workers'
character's
health,
gonna glide by,
Sijouin
one's
visits
gone.
the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijouin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world
Do I have to
differently
hear
from
this? We
humans,
just figured
and
it
their
out.
sense of aesthetics,
Yeah,
the
okay.
recipients of her lovingly prepared
Yeah, okay.
Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijouin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are
Sejun would be
also
a
some
good
hidden
replacement
rules
because
in
then
the
you get
Pancration
some
Ring,
dendro
including the one that
reactions.
you're not allowed to support both
Because
sides
Chi-Chi's
of a fight. Why is
cryo.
that?
Doesn't have any dendro reaction. The hidden rules of the Pancration Ring. I remember someone tries to support both boxers at the same time. They'll receive a package the next morning, which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. Oh, this is the Fanta. This is the Phantom thing. We've also done a lot of research on that. Let me sift it. Yeah. Violate the hidden rule. You'll receive a bag containing strange blood-colored fluid. Wow.
I've been told that the infirmary is always... Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial.
Okay.
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it. The company must want to...
It's one of these two.
The Fanta promoter has been...
This one, because it mentions the Fanta promoter. Why does the strange blood look the way it does?
Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
No, wait.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it.
Wait, why does it look the way it does? Because
Fanta's internal report
because why do only those who buy tickets because they did that. Wow, I got it wrong. I got it backwards. Hang on. Let me...
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the...
Wait, what's this one?
The research notes said that the
No.
We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoner.
I've
been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour.
Wait, is it this one?
We often see Miss Sijween. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before...
What was it? Wait. You know what? Here. And why do only...
The research notes said that the We often see Miss...
Is it this one?
The Fanta promoter has...
This one. Oh, wow, that was wrong. Wow. Okay.
The research notes...
This one? Oh, sorry. Is it this one?
According to Collins...
Wow, he did it! You wanna try Nilu, Nahida, Sijween, and Farina or Yao Yao?
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how...
Master Ace Attorney player, are you sure?
Supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time.
I really wasn't,
And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
Wow.
But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product.
You should drink it right here, right now. See what it tastes like. It's probably cherry.
It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers.
Why don't they just say, hey, will you try this new Fanta
offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Bro, he didn't even know. He wanted us to do the work for him.
The Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret
She's
behind
best
our
in
head
Chinese,
nurse
actually.
and all of her
Chinese
patients in
Paimon,
the
best
infirmary?
Paimon. What's the secret behind her head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary? We haven't collected
Stop
enough
your cruel
info.
and pointless games, Risley. You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing
Lydia, you're
Lynette
gonna
and
get
Fremen
yourself
never even crossed your
killed,
mind.
bro.
You'll pay for
Ain't
this.
no way. Nice knowing you, bro.
Ah!
Ah! Gah!
Are you alright?
Oh my gosh, he died. I can't believe this. Rest in peace.
Close one. I owe you, Sijween. That was a fantastic shot.
Is that what's happening
It
here?
was nothing, Your Grace.
Oh no, he's
Sijween?
being Pew pew.
Though
It's
this gun
going
may
to
look
Sleepy
like a
Time
toy,
Junction.
It's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
See,
He's going to Sleepy Time Junction.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty.
We played Ace
Unless
Attorney
you're a
Danganronpa
Nebula asked
for
me
a
to
few
come
minutes.
here,
Don't worry about
he
it.
told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Okay.
If you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
Neat.
His Grace knows it too, right?
Okay.
Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sijuin, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
You
Well,
ruined my
it's nearly
plans. I had it
time
all
after all.
thought out.
The
Ruined
way
it.
you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
take me if you want, but let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Will you just pass out
Don't
already?
be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sijuin, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
Woo!
What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Is it Lynette? Oh my gosh. Was she never kidnapped in the first place? Oh, it's who's
Some
this?
space,
oh.
please.
Ah, Miss Clarand. My
Oh,
door.
look, it's Fremine. Sorry, I'm blocking it, but Fremine's here.
Fremine.
There he is. He's freaking dead.
What's going on? What is
How can
Clarisse
you
doing
move?
here?
I thought you were like passing out.
Work.
I'm sorry about
Work,
shooting you, Mr. Linney.
work,
The tranquilizing effect
parentheses,
will
work.
begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just
Those
outside of
French
the fortress?
names.
Why is he looking like this?
Is he dying?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh no!
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clarand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
He's not sick, he's in love! Try to understand the situation? He's fine.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sijuin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again.
Pew pew.
How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when
He's
you found him?
fine.
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved 2.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Maybe
would
if you,
probably work on
like,
Neuvillette.
I don't know,
He has a
communicated
knack
better.
for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Wow. Oh, wow. I just get teleported over here. How nice. Linny's expression looks disgusted. Wow. Wow. Sigewin examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. Yay! I'm sure he'll be fine.
How is he?
I never saw any spoilers that he
These
died, so
symptoms
he's
are
probably fine.
caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress,
Wow.
however.
Only one for the entire fortress?
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress?
He got thirsty.
How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking
He
up
was
right
just
around now.
resting.
You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Oh my gosh. Imagine if Risley had just like, I don't know, like communicated. Maybe just been like, hey,
Lily,
this
are
is the
you
situation, chillax.
I'll be fine.
Instead he made us play
You're all here
freaking
now.
Ace Attorney.
Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
I want his boots.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the
How did you
tranquilizer
not just
shot.
like pass out,
I'm
dude?
back, everyone.
Oh look, there she is. Wow.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine?
He's dead.
Is he-
Rest in peace.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Yay!
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
He's just a
Yeah,
little
I'll take him
tired.
from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
If that's a spoiler, you do realize that that will
The
cause
Duke
a
and
timeout,
Corinne
right?
are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Cloran will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
It's not a spoiler, you don't think? Yeah, I was gonna say, it just seems like a really weird thing for Kazuha to show up in the Fortress of Meropide. Okay, Jonathan, I see you want my attention. Are we Kazuha being Fontaine? Yeah, I know, exactly. He goes wherever the wind goes. The wind brought him to Fontaine for some reason? I don't know. Speaking of Kazuha. Whee! How do I get there? Maybe easier for Farina's hat? I do like her hat. Venti brought him to Fontaine. Why would he do that? That's silly. Oh, you mean the wind. Oh. I was like, have Venti and Kazuha ever met before in canon? Like in the game, in their conquests or in the events? Like, why would Venti bring Kazuha? But no, it's because it's because he's the Arcana win. Why am I impacting all these Genshins? Yes, you only have one basic Genshin.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Oh, Jonathan.
Lenny. Lynette.
They can't be
We're all
bothered
here.
to. Oh my gosh, why are you trying to eat a picture frame, Jonathan?
Where am I?
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The
Has
sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
It tastes funny. Guys,
Shh,
it's
it's
seawater
okay.
doesn't taste like
We
seawater.
can talk about it after you've recovered.
It needs more
No,
salt.
listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't
Giving
know
it a
why
funky
it's there,
taste.
but no one should touch it. Okay. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
I thought we already knew that. Wow. That's a lot of paper.
Where could Master Child be?
What kind of papers do you think people bring into pipes? Oh my gosh, we're using Fremine. Here, Jonathan. I don't want you biting that picture frame again. Aw, man, I can't use co-op? Darn. Darn, man. Can I just go dive? Can I just dive? Whee! Ow. Let's try that again. Oh, shoot! Okay.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Wow. What if Child is dead? Wow, what a puzzle. Wow, really challenging, Hoyo. Man, I have to hit F? Oh. Made me think for a second there.
It's getting stuck
Getting
on something.
stuck on something.
Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
What obstacles? Bonk. Oh, there's the puzzle. Oh, here's the puzzle. So if we go boop. You like taking the surveys, making everything very difficult? Yeah, that's how you make an easy game. Boop. Wow, look at this puzzle solving. Just call me Ace Attorney. By the way, guys, if you didn't notice in the Discord, there is currently a poll up for what game I play next. Right now, the options are. What are the options? You didn't see it, BRB. Cool. The options are Sly Cooper 2, Final Fantasy 1, or Zero Escape 999. You can vote for one or all three or just two of them. It doesn't really matter, but whichever one has the most votes will be our next main game until we beat it.
This is where the water starts. Okay.
That's okay. You can vote for whichever one seems the coolest.
Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Yay, swimming! Whee! Swimming, 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 swimming.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the?
Oh no, he's dying. Oh no. Oh no.
My heart is racing.
Oh no.
And it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Oh no.
What's going on?
He's dying.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Wow. So that's what happens. Go, 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 go. So you can tell he's dying because he's swirling purple.
I can't die here.
Look at him floating. Purple equals dead, yeah. Tip? I like tips. Do you guys wanna
Feeling worse and worse.
remember
and
to
I'm
tip
still
your
underwater.
waiters and your baristas? They work really hard.
I have to push on.
Oh look, there he is. How convenient. You're done with tipping? Oh, okay. Chlorine.
So, in other words,
There's
the trail
chlorine
you were
in the
following
water.
vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
What if he just died?
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance
Oh
between
my
myself
gosh.
and the fortress. And I just couldn't find the strength to keep
I
going.
disconnected again!
Probably passed out some time after that.
Ah!
And
Ah! Ah! I'm gonna have to do that entire section again! No!
So, in
Oh,
other
okay, I
words,
don't have to do this
the
entire
trail you
section
were
again.
following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
Ah! 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 Briefly, my entire life. I don't understand why. Like, my internet is connected. I might have to update OBS. I'm like, is it a problem that I'm still on OBS 29 when there's like 30.1 or whatever? Do you think that might be the problem? Do I just need to update OBS? Unless you deliver a pizza or wait your table, you get a tip. Every other grifter looking for 35. Well, you don't have to give 35%.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
I don't want to do it with this part of the quest because that would end the stream entirely. So I'll have to do it after stream.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
Yeah, I've heard that in US it's pretty outlandish. Yeah, as a 35% minimum, that's insane. The minimum for Canada is standard like 10%. It's usually like 10%, 15%, 20% as the presets with an option of doing your own custom amount or percentage. Jonathan, stop, please. I know you're just looking for attention. Please stop. You always use you always climb into the most complicated shelf to deal with. The one with the most little things I have to sneak you around. Give Jonathan a treat. Okay. We'll reward bad behavior. But yeah, 35% way too much. Unless they like legitimately did a wonderful job, then yeah, 35% is a lot.
Guest. Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Oh, you want me to speak? I'm playing with my cat. I'll go talk to him, I guess.
It's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
This is what I do in my free time. I just put on Genshin
No,
Story and I
please
do
go
other
on without me.
things.
I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Can't believe you. Okay, fine. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Do I care about anything you have to say? No. Okay, bye. To the Duke, to the Duke.
Into the wind.
Oh. 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 I can climb this. I didn't think I could climb this. Oopsies. Can I climb this? Oh, I can. Parkour. How high can you get? A VTuber named the Halcyon Word birthed COVID? Ain't no way. Is this as high as I can get? Nice. Wow. Look at that view. Okay. Oops. Where's your proof? Yeah, source? CalMage report, the most trusted source of COVID news? Oh, sure, yeah. Makes sense.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremenay's condition has stabilized?
No, he's dead.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
Guys, what are your opinions on
Fremenay?
Fremenay?
Might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Chlorine. That is a stabilized
fine,
condition? You're
I think.
so true.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
You have him C6 but haven't tried him. I haven't actually like taken a look at his skills or anything, but from the trial runs and stuff where he's been a part of it and stuff, he seems like a cryo D-Luke. A 4-star cryo D-Luke. But I don't know the specifics.
Where should I begin?
Because
How
I know
about
you can like
start
hit the
by asking
skill
me any
a couple
questions you have?
times.
You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin.
In similar
Did you
ways
know
to
about
D-Lukes.
Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
I love Farina.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
That's some skill,
they came
bro.
here with ulterior
It's called
motives.
winging it.
I'm quite
It's
adept
called
at
I got
discerning
lucky.
What that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own.
Good for him.
Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping the group would just do your work for you.
You make it
Quite
sound like
easy.
that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't
Quite
go as
again.
planned. I assume that Fremenay has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
I think there are
The
children in
Forbidden
my
Zone
house.
has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
I like my loud sound redeems.
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison?
Didn't you choose this
I
job?
just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion
your eyes look
duelist,
dead
Miss Cloran
inside.
could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremenay was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept
That
at
boy?
diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were,
Oh, we're talking
he
about
probably
Fremenay.
would have found the missing Harbinger already. That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about
That
time
boy's
that you answer
crazy
our last question in
riding
return?
a unicycle.
You make a compelling
Oh,
case.
here he come.
Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
I need
Yeah,
all the
Paimon really
answers
wants to
so I
know.
can forget them.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Is child dead? Wee. Secret floor.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
Wow.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
It's a prison. Phew. Going down, down, down. We're going down.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or...
Chilled A?
Whoa.
Chilled A? I've heard that before, yeah, but it is child. Chilled A. Chilled A is a very common
this is the
mispronunciation,
Forbidden
though.
Zone?
So you're not alone.
Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special. What a huge door!
Wow, it's a door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume
guy
you're going
has
to run on back and tell your
childe.
little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
How are they? How are
Well,
the
I'd
kittens?
advise you wait until
Ferminate
you've seen the whole truth
died.
of this place for yourself before
Rest in
deciding whether or
peace.
not to tell them.
We're in Risley's basement now, and I don't know what he plans to do. For some reason, we're supposed to be traveler here. Only travelers are allowed down here.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Are we gonna get flooded? Oh, it's completely normal. But
Whoa,
purple!
They all just went up one by one.
Wow, thank you for the visual aid, Paimon.
Go on, have a look.
Basement driller, rip productive life. But I wanna be productive. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. This room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive what gate?
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to
Who's
simply
Pearl?
ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
Which game
The
are you
readings
speaking
on
of?
that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
Oh, you know what? I think every time I disconnect from OBS, it messes with the sound alerts and stuff. That might be it. That might be why things just break. Man. The aura treats us so much better when I don't see it coming. Man. Pearl from AA? No. She's more of the Maya. I also thought it was Splatoon Pro. I was like, I can kind of see it visually, but I don't see any other relation. Man, why did I put cooldowns on these things?
Normally, I would have ignored it, But I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated.
There
Any
we go.
guesses
Now it's
what
working.
the reading could be tracking?
Of course you want me to speak. Reading could be tracking. I don't know. I don't know. Pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well.
Wow,
Unfortunately,
thanks.
our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on,
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale,
primordial sea,
we now turn to the
began to make a few
Oratrice Mécanique
preparations
d'Analyse
based on that
Cardinale.
hypothesis.
According to the
the past
judgment
few
of the
days, the need
Oratrice
to move
Mécanique
again.
d'Analyse
With
Cardinale,
that and the symptoms that
I have
the
too many.
judgment of
after
the
leaving the
Oratrice
fortress,
Mécanique d'Analyse
I can
Cardinale.
now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
I have too many windows open. I keep opening up the wrong ones.
Wow.
Wow. Pattern 3 side order Pearl in particular would be great comparison. Oh, that's true. I haven't played side order, but I've seen like screenshots and very brief gameplays of it.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
Under the sea.
And that is precisely
under
the problem.
sea.
We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, that's very likely.
Oh, so
Forget about the two of us! Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
oh,
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us.
oh, how
The
convenient.
indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
I love Splatoon, but I'm not a big fan of roguelikes for the most part. So I'll probably like it. If the gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
You know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Well,
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
let it fall!
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
Just tell us!
It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here.
That's
When
lame.
the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
Sag.
Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You
He's
may
a
go
fake
guard
cat
my
boy
secret."
because his
deep
ears
underneath the
are just
waves.
hair.
And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors.
And then it became a prison.
The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger.
We have a dog boy.
Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home.
Wolf boy.
And with
dog
that,
boy.
The people here stopped
Goro.
referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw
Yeah, we need a
themselves as
cat
repenting
boy.
sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past.
What a plot
After
drop.
many centuries,
Plot dump.
few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontanian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress.
We already
I learned
know all of
this from an
this.
elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
That all just sounds like what's happening here now.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says.
That's the prophecy
If this
foretold.
gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
We should open it.
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So what you gonna do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show
Why
you
can't we just talk here? Okay. Okay. Oh yay!
is it.
We warped.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Hi.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
Oh my gosh, they were lying to
No
us?
need
I
to
can't
panic, you
believe
two.
this.
I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm
Circumstances
skeptical
have
as well.
changed.
Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Oh my gosh, I'm literally
The
the
results
traveler.
speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
Well,
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute.
neat.
He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Are we supposed to know who Edwin is? Is this part of one of the side quests that I was supposed to do while waiting for the next update, but I didn't because I was not playing the game? Who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high.
Okay, yeah, this
Everyone
is
knew
stuff
he
I
was a
was
bit
supposed
crooked
to
in the
do,
head,
but I didn't.
But you're not a local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
Cool.
You want to blow up the Fortress of Meribee?
Nice. I approve.
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Let's do it.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Do it. Do
Guys,
it.
focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Wow. Paimon, shut up.
See, everyone keeps asking this question.
Why?
Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a
Shut
convenient
up.
cover?
I don't care.
Your Grace, I am not
I don't care. I
dated
could
her,
not
I
care
just-
less.
Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Yeah, I was not
Your
asking this
constant
question.
amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
I was not asking the question, and it does not have to do with the story. Just don't worry about it.
Really thinks everything's super
I
cool.
don't care. It's just a room.
Let's spice it up a bit. And here you
The lights
go.
turn on. Wow! What is it?
What a huge ship.
It's a
This
boat.
is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much
Water.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Cool.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
Every time they start bringing in like really deep Genshin lore with all the names and stuff, I'm like,
islands, calling on them to join his empire.
Man, I should really just be watching lore videos. Because this so much.
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
It's just a little side project.
Were you inspired by the legendary
little
Fortuna?
hobby.
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
Can you not share with
Were
anybody?
the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
Why?
As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
What's that green stuff
Seems
back
like
there?
You're good.
No,
Come
wait,
on,
I want to
I'll
know
take
about
you
that green stuff. What's that green stuff? No, I want to... I finally have a question and they don't even let me ask it.
I'll leave you here for now.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to
Toy
you whether
Star
or not
Warp.
you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
My actions now will decide the next step Linny's group takes. If I want to tell Lily the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
We'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Okay.
Great.
I'm gonna go tell
I
him.
look forward to what happens next.
I've thought about it for all 2 seconds, and I've decided I'm gonna go tell Linny. Whee! 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 I don't want this team anymore. So much story. I need to go beat stuff up, I think. Oh. Important decisions are made on the fly. Exactly. You're gonna fit right on in here. I'm gonna beat up a boss. I go fight stuff. I'm getting bored. What? Sammy disconnected? Did Twitch disconnect too? I didn't get an update for that. Are we still here? Hello? Hello? Sammy? Oh, it doesn't look like I disconnected. Man, what's going on with my internet? I don't get it. Hello.
Gather!
Rain outlines your...
Oz, reveal!
No, don't climb. Stop climbing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't do this. The one down. Oh, what are you doing? One downside is from me. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this happened to me. This is the worst. Eat him.
Witness the power.
Shadow Raven, light!
Solidify!
Oh man. Eat him. There we go. Yay, we're done. Okay. Get that. And... Why do you want me to go to Sumeru? I don't want to go to Sumeru. I want to go to Fontaine! Fontaine, my beloved.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Oh, I haven't even done my teapot yet. Hoi from a high rock? Nice! Oh wow, it's been so long since I played. These are all done.
This realm.
Are you done yet? How much further do you have? Bah. Bah! No, wrong one. Film Depot. Grab this. Oh, I have to use that. The other one is going away. It's going away soon. I need whatever of these. And these. And these. And these. Great. Oh, wait. I need to create furnishing. It's a new week. How do I... Oh. Oh, this looks new. Wow, there we go. I need to go get more wood. Wait, the creation queue has been increased! My gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. You can do 10 now. Oh my gosh.
If you ever...
It took them long enough. I think that's it. I can't remember what other boss I need to fight. We'll stay on friendship team for now because I would have used Davia. Oh, I need to use Mora. What character am I working on? Oh, Lynette. Ascend.
I can...
I don't have enough. I mean, like, I have enough, but I don't have enough, like, on me. I just need to go... She sounds like she just ran a marathon. She probably did.
Carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
What is this? Oh, cool. Neat. No, wait. No, I need... How many do I need? Three. My mathin'? Is my mathin'? Is this the right one? It is. Okay. The math is mathin'. Oh, that's not enough. Oh. Wait. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Yay! She's max level! Whee! Wow, look at all these things I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not. Okay, ooh, forge. Forge. Bonk. Bonk. Hello. No, I don't want to buy a weapon. No. Ah. What is this? Oh, it's the treasure compass. Do I already have one. I don't have one of these. I'll make one of those. Great. And then forge faster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gimme. Thank you. There we go. Okay. I got a treasure compass now. Okay. Boss. Which boss is next? I think it's Fremine, actually. Maybe not. No, I feel like Candace's stuff is the last stuff that I need. The last boss I needed to. I have to go do domains now. I don't want to. I don't want to do your domains. I don't want to do your domains. No, you can't make me. What is this? Story quest? Oh, I can do Linny's now. Oh wait, no, wait, I already could. Oh wait, I already could. I already unlocked it. Oh, here we go. Unlock that. There we go. No. I need to do these. I forgot she had hers now. I'm so behind. I'm so behind on all of these quests and stories. There's just so much reading, and I want to read it all. I don't want to use this team because I don't trust this game. Sometimes it puts me in a situation where I have to fight stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm using my friendship team, and they're all like level 2. Newest patch added a new story for Sino? The Jekyll Boys. Yeah, Sino. Yeah, I saw that. I just unlocked it. Oh, look. Look at them.
We're back!
Hi. Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
It's because she's British.
Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was
really
sedated,
like tea.
I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me.
Wow.
They were discussing everything from the leaves to the water.
This is oddly convenient.
Themselves.
This is oddly convenient, don't you think?
Risley and Seashween.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
What a weird
So, Traveler,
story
Paimon,
quest.
were you able to learn anything from Risley?
We learned so much,
He
bro.
explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the
Should we
fortress
trust
of
him?
Meropide.
Should we tell him the truth or nah?
Ooh,
Guys, what do you
good.
think?
He got that right on the first try.
Okay, I
That's
guess we're
our
just
lady.
telling him. Okay, it's not our choice,
Secondly,
I guess.
Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Meropide is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Wow, Linny is so on point with this right now.
You're super smart.
Wow, look at him go.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
His chip is barbecue flavor. You emphasize how now is not the right time.
I can't
okay.
believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Because he's
Or
so
perhaps
smart.
he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The 2 of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the 3 of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Wow. Am I that
Why are you
untrustworthy?
being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aw, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
Why am I sleepy? I had coffee. Oh no.
Paimon...
Wow.
Paimon's hungry.
Wow. I can't believe this.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Food. Go get some snacks. Guys, if you need to go get some snacks, you should go do it. Also drink water. Have you guys been drinking water? Make sure you guys drink water. Water? What's that? It's a liquid that you drink and oh, I just killed Hu Tao. Don't worry about it. It's a liquid that you drink and it hydrates your body so that you have energy to continue on in your day. And also you won't dehydrate.
Over here.
Water in this economy, that'll be 50% tip.
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss
Oh, you
Cloran's
just want a
dinner as
bottle of water from us? Okay,
You're
here
right.
you go. Grabs it from the
actually
fridge
sitting in the fortress
and just
cafeteria.
hands it over.
What would you
75%
like to
tip,
eat?
please. Thank you.
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolf.
You've never done that yet.
All on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Do we want something tasty or something big? Are we hungry or are we like tasty? Big.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon. No problem. Just leave it to me.
More food, more of bad food is better than less of good food. This is not true. Eat Paimon. Well, she is the emergency food, and this seems like an emergency. Bottle of water was $7. Disgusting.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second. We did do plenty of work after all.
We do so much work,
Feeling full yet?
Paimon.
How's the food?
We do everybody else's jobs for them.
Delicious.
Besides the milk? Wait, what? Why are we talking about milk? Huh?
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression
Why
on your
talk
face just
about
now?
milk?
The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed
Well,
at
what's
the
wrong
moment.
with the milk?
Sigewin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
I find it so interesting that
You're
the
really
one
good at taking care
Melusine
of
that we're
people.
getting to
Even though
use
you're
as
so
like a
short, you still
character
talk and act like
doesn't
an older
even look like
sister.
a Melusine at all. Don't you guys think that's kind of
You reminded of
interesting?
an older
Like, is she like only mostly Melusine? Or like, how does this work, and why did they
When you
decide to
said that
go
you were
with this?
protecting Lenny and
For
his siblings as
simplicity, for
well.
ease. Also, I kind of am not.
That. I just asked His
Here
Grace to
for
look
it.
out for those children, especially that diver boy.
Unless they say
I was
like,
getting a
oh
bit
well, her
worried after
dad
hearing
was
that
a
something was
human.
wrong with the water.
Then maybe I could get by it, but like, come
Thankfully,
on,
Cloran
man,
is
that's
very
not a
strong and managed
Melusine,
to
that's
save him
a
in the nick of
child.
time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Cloran left, and to make sure that Lenny wouldn't impulsively chase after his
She's
brother.
a shiny
Although
Melusine.
the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Cloran had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linney as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress.
They
At
would
least
be
this has
like
been His Grace's
Christian
style for as long
contemporary,
as he's
right?
been the leader.
Christian rock? Yeah, Christian
Oh.
rock.
I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos. Get a good night's
Imagine
rest, you two.
Nouvelette down
You both
here.
worked very hard.
If only I had him. Yeah, Christian rock. They're a rock band that sing about Jesus. Not, well, maybe. Some songs have, Bible verses, but not necessarily just singing Bible verses.
How's dinner?
It's all right.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to
Cool.
Yep.
Still, Paimon didn't
Cool.
know. And
Why did I talk
Miss
to you?
Sigewin was with. Yeah,
First time in a long time.
in the past. Yes.
Wow.
You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
Oh, look at this angle.
Things will be getting messy.
You wouldn't put them in Christian contemporary because it's not like Hillsong. That's true. Yeah, that's why I say Christian rock. I think that's why I said Christian rock afterwards. Because yeah, Christian contemporary is more like contemporary worship songs, whereas Christian rock is just a rock band that is Christian and usually have Christian. Oh, she's dead. And usually have Christian theming and stuff. We're gonna go take a nap.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
I will say that's a lot, like, well, I can't say a lot, but some Christian bands, they may have like songs that are very open about like the Christian beliefs in them and in their lyrics, but others are just they're just songs. They're just normal rock songs sung by Christian people, which is really cool. It's really neat. Kind of like U2. U2 is a very open Christian band, but not all of their songs are explicitly Christian.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night, Paimon. The more you know.
Out of my way.
Do 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 do.
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking.
Look, the crowd is running. We all run. Just go.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
I don't think I've ever seen Paimon like lie down and not be flying before. This is weird. Is she okay? She's just laying there. I think she's dead. Smuggle me eyes. You would recommend looking up songs The Outsiders, Watch by the Water, and Keep Your Eyes Open. BRB, looking these up myself.
Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
I need to listen and need to breathe again. It's been so long.
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait!
Quick, take a screenshot.
What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
How about you chase the crowd
They're here!
or go the opposite direction?
There you are.
Hello. What do you want?
Oh, thank goodness.
So, dude.
We're still in Lavaroon. Do you know what happened here?
Are we dying?
We came here especially to inform you.
Oh, so
Something
nice.
seems to have gone terribly wrong just now.
Ooh.
His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh.
Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is
came to
successfully
find us.
completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Yay, we're all free! Yay, we're no longer prisoners.
Give me that thing.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We're going down.
Duke, you two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Where go?
Upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Released from jail! Yippee!
They're here.
Just like I said.
We have it!
She's gonna blow!
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Freeze it! Freeze it! Punch the water! Quick! Oh no. Oh, that's a little too much. Oh, that looks goopy. Hey, that's his animation! That's his burst! Nice! Ooh. And he doesn't have the energy. Oh no. Mama, you better not
3,
die.
2, 1.
Oh, there ain't no way. Ain't no way he made it through that. That's nah.
This won't hold it for long.
No way, man.
Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
What's Chlorine gonna do? Shoot the water?
Why are you here?
Yeah, literally. She's just gonna elemental react
Traveler,
it.
I need you to head to the opera
He's
house
gonna make it
immediately.
worse.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Have fun. Have fun playing with the water. Opera house. That's... Oh, that's where we are. Oh. For some reason I thought we were in the Court of Fontaine. Run, 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 run. What's up with
Look, there are a ton of Fatili and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Are you two the
Wait,
traveler
we're being
in
raided by Junie?
Monsieur Nervalet has left
Oh my
instructions.
gosh!
Please follow me.
Where's my little warning? Thanks, Stream Elements. Hoi, everybody! I saw Rio. Would it be pronounced Rio or would it be pronounced Rye? Because it's Rio Thessaly, so it's like Risley. It would be like Rye. That's pronounced Rye, Judy. Ryan Bree. Hoi everybody, welcome in. My name is Bree, if you don't already know. I'm a variety bard VTuber. I play a variety of games from every genre except for horror, and I try to avoid FPS as well. I'm also a bard. Obviously, I said that. I do annual music streams every year on February 29th. So mark it in your calendar so you don't forget. I cannot type and talk at the same time. The channel you were trying to shout out does not exist. Cool. There we go. Thank you, Junie, for the raid. I love you so much. You can roast me for my tasted men any day of the week. Go follow Junie. She's really cool. She's really sweet. I love her. Don't tell her I said that, though. Every day that ends in Y. No!
Though I'm sure he's already explained this.
So today we're going through some Genshin story for the most part, some main story, Archon quest.
If you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Cause I'm heckin' behind. We're in version 4.6. All of this stuff I'm viewing right now was released in 4.2, so I'm a little behind. But spoilers anyways for those who may not have seen it yet. Enjoy your lurk map hack. Hi, you're new. Who am I and who's Junie? You don't think you should follow her? She sounds dangerous. Well, that is your choice and up to you to decide. But I would recommend her. Hi, Farina. My beloved.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
New people do be scary, yes.
Of course! How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
To kill the cat?
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments.
I don't know. Can I remove my shout out?
One of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
This is the knave, the head of the house of the hearth, and the Linny sibling father. And the Linny siblings' father? So she's not Linny's father, but she's Linny's siblings' father. Is she Linny's stepfather? Welcome back, Mango. Oh, how was Hollow Knight, Junie? I left before you started playing. How was it? How was it? Did you die a lot? Or did you breeze through the day with no deaths? No death run. Hey.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
You made it to
Perhaps
the city?
You two
We're
are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things.
Girl.
You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you?
Wait, and there's 4 pieces here? Ain't no way. You died plenty? Oh. Wait, what are you saying? Seems friendly enough, but you can't tell it to be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around here. Wow, I'm so glad I took the time to pause and read that.
What do you think of this cake?
It's great.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
What? Yeah, huh? Have I ever eaten sweets around Child?
You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I think he's dead.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
Managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts. And based
Coming
on
from
them,
you,
I think
that's
he's dead.
Not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
I think he drank too much primordial
Of
seawater
course,
and now
but
he's
it's still
gone.
a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Okay, bye.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Paimon, stop lying.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirabede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
He walked into the primordial sea and perished. See, Paimon, this is why you just gotta be silent like
lies
me.
deep beneath the waves. Unless he
Become more
pranced
silent,
right out of the
Protag.
main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
There was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed. So, like,
that is good news at least. His
he
sister
might be
Tonya
alive.
sent a letter to Fontaine not too
Maybe.
long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
Sure, I don't know. I don't know. I don't read his letters. Sounds, yeah, sure.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
I disagree, actually.
Hold on.
Oh.
The water in the teacup is shaking.
Okay, bye, June.
I
Enjoy your lunch.
suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Fontaine is
I
gonna
don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow.
Okay, good Judy's guy.
So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess.
Hi,
Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Time to see Nouvellette being cool. Oh, I guess not. Okay, cool. I was worried they were gonna skip it. Don't you just love it when the playable version is so far
Day
from the
may
canon
come when the
version?
prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Nice. And he didn't even break a sweat.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
We ran out of budget.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
Wow.
We made a bet
Wow.
on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
Why is it always tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace
it's
doesn't
true.
consider the fortress to be
Like,
outside the
you
law.
don't.
I was under the
When
impression
so
the
you have to
residents
give
of a
somebody
place
a
like
gift.
this
Does it
would
actually
be
have to be a good
uninterested
thing?
in the
It
legal
could just be from the
codices.
dollar store.
That was
Here's
obviously
a
a joke.
pack of sponges so you can do your dishes. Congratulations.
Anyway,
It's
still got
Shredder!
some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
We're suffering. We're struggling right now. Meanwhile, back with the Fatui.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought.
Bree gets
But
gift from the dollar
looking
store.
at your
Yeah.
expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you, it beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been.
Shooter?
From the very beginning, you,
Which
the
one,
god
Farina or the
Fossilor,
knave?
you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
See, she looks
will
down
be
because she's
saved.
taller.
Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Judgment of the Ortrice Mécanique de la Lys Cardinal.
My machinations are just like the prophecy
Machinations
itself.
in my mind
They
are an
will only
enigma.
reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Farina's just calling her
I see.
dumb.
As a god,
You're
the
just
proof
too
of your labor
dumb
always
to
lies
get
beyond
it.
prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes.
Is it not
Have
the
you
right
not
time
even
to eat the
prepared
cake
one of
now?
those?
Honestly, though, if I was in
The
this situation,
emergency
I'd just be like
response plan
trying to
is
sneak
also
my
strictly
way to
confidential.
grab the fort.
Then
and
allow
just
me
be
to
like,
jog your memory. Miss Farina, what
I
is
would
the
be trying to
purpose
eat
of
the
your
cake.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal?
Oratrice
And what
mécanique
do you
d'analyse
plan to do
cardinal.
with the massive amounts of
Or like sip the
indemnitium that
tea.
has accumulated
I
over
would
the
literally
years?
just be sitting there sipping tea like,
According to the judgment of the Oratrice
just like it
Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we now turn to the
So you
Oratrice
also
Mécanique
have
d'Analyse
no
Cardinal.
idea.
According to the
If I'm not
judgment of the
mistaken,
Oratrice Mécanique
someone's
d'Analyse
using it to
Cardinal,
prepare for something.
the judgment of the
Unfortunately,
Oratrice
it would
Mécanique
seem that
d'Analyse Cardinal.
someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when
Yes,
Lily
this
tried
is
to
where it
investigate
comes
the
from.
Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting
That's
close to
Nouvellette.
the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvellette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
I don't even know what Nouvellette's task was. I know nothing. I know nothing.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex.
Yeah.
Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard
Don't mind
deserve
if I
gratitude
do.
and praise.
Thanks for the offer.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Yeah, extra cake. I finished the cake already, all of it. We used a fork and a spoon for the cake.
That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as
Bet they were
well.
poisoned.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Paimon's coming too.
Are these characters playable? Yeah, Farina is, and the knave is. But even we just missed her banner. But yeah. Oh, this is where we are. This is not where I thought we were. Wait, that makes sense. Of course we're here. Of course we are here. Where are we? This is the Opera Epicles. This is where they have performance shows and also live trials. That over there is the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Right there. See that? That blue thing? That little scale there? That little very big scale? Yeah. Over here. See this big thing? Right here? Right here. It's the Orchis Mechanic Denlis Cardinal. Look at it. It's just little. It's just so little. And then that seat up there, that red seat up there, that's where Nouvelette sits. And over there and over there are the defendants and the prosecution. And this is the audience that gets to watch. They're not jury, they're audience. It's grand old time. It's grand old time in Fontaine. Boop, boop. Oh my gosh, it's been 3 hours.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
Okay.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
You're welcome.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Okay, and?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Okay.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you.
I know you just got out of
Lynette,
prison,
and
so I'm
Fremine
gonna
are
lay
still
it easy
there,
on you.
And I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Lanny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Lenny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina?
I love her. She's great. Just like me, for real,
outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
Classic vacation. Getting arrested.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Both of her eyes are the same.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you!
She's just like me, for real, for real. Oh my gosh.
You dare to run from me?
Oh.
Stop right this instant!
She's just like me,
Goal
for
is
real,
just
for
to
real.
discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Furina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me
If we don't get this skin for
Anything left
the
unguarded
knave
is usually just bait.
down the line, I'm going to
But
riot.
No one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
I will pull for Arlecchino if it means I get this skin. Okay?
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me! I'm begging you, please!
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that
Man,
there's
just
something
traumatize
wrong
her, why
with
don't you?
I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Udex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's
Why
hard
does she
for
just have a
ordinary
single
people to
strand
access.
going the opposite
Yes,
direction? I don't like that.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
Wriothesley?
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Udex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Udex Neuvillette.
Okay,
The
can we move
initiative
on?
belongs to the House of the Hearth.
We
My
don't-
wish
we
to
don't need-
investigate the fortress
we
of
don't-
Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for
Need
the
all of
actual
this thought
intelligence
process
gathering.
stuff. Like, we get it. We can put two and two together, Genshin. Thank you. You was lurking? Well, Hoy, welcome back.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It
No,
wouldn't mean
because,
anything, even if
as
you
she
shouted
said,
it from
it's
the
not the real
rooftops.
one.
After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Udex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon.
Yeah,
But
we already
now,
got that from your little
that doesn't seem right to
flashback.
me either. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a
think-
real Archon conducts and carries themselves.
What if
Whether
the
Udex
Gnosis is
Neuvillette
just
or Farina,
like on a
neither
random
fits the
chessboard
bill.
somewhere? Could
It's
you
hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Is that a
I
yeek
think Fontaine is quite intriguing. A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Okay, bye, Cal Basic,
Ultimately,
break it out!
though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You
Oh, like
don't
join
need
my
to commit
team?
to
I'm
anything
gonna,
right now, of course.
wish for you.
I have a feeling that the
Just
situation will
kidding,
continue to
your bid
evolve.
already passed.
And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm
Oh, hi,
sure we will
Nicolette.
work together someday.
New Vedette? What are you doing here?
He certainly returned
Why did he
quickly.
come this way?
You must want to catch up with each
Wait.
other, so I'll leave you
Wait,
to
he
it.
should be going the opposite direction. He should be coming from the other direction if he's coming from the Fortress of Meripede.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
What if the prophecy fulfills itself during like the final moments of the Genshin story? Like, it's the big climax and like Olive Fontaine just freaking drowns.
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
Let me retell you word for word what happened recently.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask some questions?
Permission granted.
What was the green stuff that was next to the ship that Risley showed me?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation.
If he
on our
is,
part,
then
though.
my Archon only account is already busted.
Can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you sense in the Fortress of Merivede?
I believe so. The fortress has
What?
a long and
Oh.
complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the rain's coming heavier. Oh my gosh, rain? Oh, new religious mission, a sense of grief. Oh my gosh, thinking back to leverage. What Fremine said, it's that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the sky will cloud up and pour out rain. Wait a second. Based on that, and the fact that New Valette is sad and it's raining, there ain't no way, New Valette, you can't be. Are you the water dragon? I knew that
You
already.
may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised. Farina?
Where are you going? So sad we'll never see Calvin again. He will be missed. I miss him already.
My
Yeah.
apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually
We're
the
just guessing,
dragon
throwing
sovereign of
random
water,
things around.
right?
No, we weren't, Paimon.
Well, if you
Shut
don't
up.
want to confirm or deny...
Quit lying.
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
No problem.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign
So
of
the
water
Archons
who
are
lived through that
thieves!
era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so
Funny
even
you should
can't
mention
solve
that as
it.
an option.
I still
When
have
none
some
of the
urgent
other
matters to attend to
dragons
at
or
my
archons
office.
have mentioned it
If you
before.
have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide?
Ugh,
Paimon is a
I
little
just
worried.
spent like a month there. I don't want to go back.
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Is Paimon like a species or like a one of a kind? Paimon is Paimon. Paimon is just Paimon. Paimon's just Paimon. Paimon is Paimon.
Paimon is Paimon.
Okay. Cool. Okay, it's been 3.5 hours. Dang, bro. And here I was going into the stream being like, well, if I make it to like 2 hours, that'll be fine enough for me. Just to go stream in. And I'm like, well, here we are, 3.5. Like, okay. Well, I do have to go though. I actually.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy.
I do have to go though. Actually, like, it's almost time for food, and also we have guests, and also I want to just mentally sit in silence for a little bit. Also, I have to use the bathroom. So, anyways, bye, guys. Can we come for food? Yeah, we're having spaghetti. We're having spaghetti. Baguettes. Do we want to watch? How much longer are you streaming for? What do we want to watch? What do we want to watch? Any sounds like reason for Birbina streaming? My mental battery is almost empty, and I would rather not be streaming if I don't have mental battery. So therefore, I'm ending stream. Bye, guys. Do you guys want to watch Factories? Factories or Chained Echoes, or I think Father Evan's gonna be ending soon. Or no raid. Recommendations for raids. Streamer choose raid. I mean, like, here's the thing. I'm not going to be staying for long. So it's like, well, anywhere but here? Okay, fine. Go watch Factories. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. It was really cool. It was great. It was fun. It was great sitting here for 3 hours listening to people talk and repeat the same thing over and over again. I remember when the story was like got to the point. It was a good time. That was great. I love this game. Bye, Bree. You hope you will never see me again. When is the next stream? Oh, the next stream is tomorrow, actually. We'll be here with something because the plan was to do Ace Attorney, but we beat Ace Attorney. So I'll be back with something. I don't know what exactly, but who knows? Who knows what I'll be here with. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. You love something. That's great. That's wonderful. Same time, same place. Okay, bye. Have fun with P. Tony watching Factories. Okay, bye. Bye. I need an ending screen. Bye.